Good everyone, and welcome to today's video, and today it's a review on the BF-110 C-6. Obviously I'm just doing this after the PT-7 F-32, and well, next to the BF-110 C-6 in the hangar, you can see the next plane that I will be reviewing, because I've never done one, and I still have the mark of distinction to do on both of these planes. So the BF-110 C-6 is a experimental Zerstörer attempt basically to upgun the C6. And obviously we have the MK-101 on board, which is unique to this plane only. And, well, it's actually an alright cannon. I kind of like it. It does spark, like most 30 mils, but I still find it to be sufficient. So with just a 260 round per minute fire rate, it is a very, very slow cannon. So you're getting around, because obviously 260 rounds per minute, you're getting around 13 to 14 seconds of firing time, which is actually okay. The MGs have godly amounts of ammunition. I swear you can fire these for about 50 seconds, if you was to obviously not jam them. They're very good machine guns. They pack a lot of damage for what they are, because obviously they're 7.92. Recommended belts, universal, and in the 7.92. APT in the back machine gun, and the 30mm uses air targets, so I recommend using that. I have tried this thing in ground forces, however, I find it to be questionable. The 30mm does do the damage, it's just shot placement, because obviously it's HVAP, it doesn't have that much shrapnel effect. It's very similar to the Panzer II's 30mm, or 20mm, sorry. Personally, for ground forces, I'd use a C7, but that's just my opinion, because obviously big boom with the bombs. But yeah, it's a very nice aircraft to fly. It flies exactly how a BF-110 should, and well, it's a great aircraft. I cannot fault it, let's just say. So obviously, this is the unique skin that you could unlock. Obviously, I showed the BT-7 with its unique skin. This is the unique skin that you can unlock for the C6, and to be honest, it suits it so well. This plane just looks lovely in this paint scheme. The OG, the OG paint scheme that you have on this plane isn't very nice in my opinion. I like it, but I don't think it's as good as this. And what I like about this plane, with its this bicolor skin, is these propeller hubs. They look very. It's like they've let a little kid with a load of crayons just go around and start drawing on the propeller hubs, and they just put a bit of white, bit of. I don't actually know what color that is. I'm colorblind. It looks a very, very light blue or something like that. If anyone knows what color that is, please do let me know, because I am colorblind when it comes to blues and things like that. But this is a great little plane. And well, let's jump in the battle and let's find out why I think it's a good plane. But this plane is very, very good. Like I said, a 30mm can spark. And in this battle, I'm actually flying out with one of Tom the Tank's buddies, JC Harper. This was before I took a break because, well, this battle took place before I needed a break because, oh my god, I had to carry many teams flying this thing. But we'll gloss over that. Do apologize, I'm just answering my phone here. Just went a bit silent then. But I do apologize. Don't text and do a video. Let's just say that. But climb rate, obviously, pretty much exactly the same as the other 110 models. There you can see Harper. He was spading his C7 at the time. I told him to start spading and all that. He perfectly understands why I spade and all that jazz. But I was just looking around the plane at this point for the 30mm. We was on comms, we was on Discord. And well, Top of the Tanks lads, they're actually quite a nice bunch. I quite like most of their personalities. They're all very different. Obviously, some of the screams they have when it comes to getting attacked and all that, and getting bombed by a Peshka and all that, it is funny. But obviously, luckily with this battle, I can skip ahead, which I'm kind of thankful for, because this battle took 18 bloody minutes. It didn't feel like 18 minutes, let's just say it felt a lot longer. So this is actually the slowest BF-110 variant we have in game, with a top speed of 339 miles an hour. And well, it doesn't feel that slow. The 30mm doesn't make that much of a difference. But this Spitfire's been attacking this B-34 for a little bit, so I thought I'll give him a hand. And well, there's a spark, there's another spark, and another spark. I crit him, but I go for a cheeky shot with a tail gunner, and well, he's actually going to crash and I'm going to get the kill, which I found pretty funny, because well, the Spitfire did most of the work, and yet I come in, put one crit on him, and I get the kill. But I don't mind, always helps. So obviously, I did mention the 30mm does spark. It doesn't matter what belts you use, you will get a spark every so often. And well, it's a great plane. The gun works most of the time. When it does work, this gun rips apart. This gun is the definition of a Doom cannon. I mean, it's not as good as the MK103, but because obviously the fire rate. But oh, this gun's great. I did like the fact that they put the C-6 as a event vehicle. See, it wasn't massively produced. It was mainly used to test weapons platforms on the planes. So it sort of makes sense. So obviously, me and Harper, we're communicating on Discord. We're just he was asking me my altitude at this point, and well, I know for a fact 3,000 meters is, well, sorry, not 3,000 meters, 3,000 feet is 3 feet equals 1 meter, if I remember rightly. Which means if I take my personal height into perspective, I'm about 1 meter 6 or 7 something. I don't freaking remember. I'm not a very tall bloke. Let's just say that. The rear gun coverage, I should say, is actually pretty good. It's only a single 7.92, so you've got to take that into consideration. But it works pretty well, not gonna lie. I mean, you're not gonna be killing much with that back gun, but you're gonna get something. Maybe. So unfortunately, Harper doesn't get a lot of results in this game because, well, I did most of the work for this team. And at this point, a pilot on our team makes a comment saying 110's high. So I said to Harper over Discord, I said, well, congratulations, he has acquired the power of sight. And he laughed at that, which was pretty funny. But obviously we're moving in to help the team. There's a lot of enemy planes here. There's a A-36, a Corsairs, another A-36s, and 2 Spitfires. Obviously 1 Mark 1A and 1 Mark 2A. Sorry, my voice is dying. I've done 3 reviews back to back in about 20 minutes. Well, 30 minutes more like. So I do apologise if I'm cutting in between talking all that. My voice is starting to die. I can only do so much blabbering about an aircraft for so long. Now the high speed lockup, above 350 you will feel it. Pull out of a dive the second you hit 350 miles an hour, which is about 60 miles an hour. 100 kilometers an hour is 60 miles an hour. So that would be about 515 to 530 kilometers an hour, roughly. So the second you start hitting around that region, pull out. Because trust me, Russian planes can't pull out of dives because they're not fans of pulling out. And Dave loved that joke when I said it. So, 30 mil. Well, when it hits, it blows the Corsair's tail off, so that's always nice. Second kill. Excuse me. That guy in chat goes, my computer just got me killed. He had a black screen, and well, I kind of felt sorry for him, but at the same time, I just wanted to chat feels bad, man. I did feel bad for him, but I have had, I remember when I first started playing War Thunder, my computer just, like, it wasn't used to it. So my computer would just randomly, like, give me black screens, but eventually it got over it. So obviously at this point, I said to Harper, well, we need to kill those landing crafts, and he said, yeah, I agree. So I said to him, right, well, you need the spade, your C7, so you go for those landing craft. I've just seen that A36, I'll cover you. He says, okay, we'll do that. And, well, that's how we did it. Obviously Harper's going down to kill this landing craft with the team. He's going to do a pretty good job, I think he gets about 7. So, there's always that. But this solstice, I did feel sorry for him. But he was a bit tasty for the 110. Killing a Corsair in a 110 is always nice. Corsair's a very good aircraft. So at this point you can see Eagle O Death Metal in his Spitfire. He is going to engage that A36, but I am going to skip ahead a little bit. Right up until the point where I noticed there's going to be a plane on me very soon. Obviously I'm taking anti-aircraft fire at the moment. I've skipped this ahead a little bit, and what I noticed at the corner of my eye was this guy. What I didn't know at the time was he was coming in like a bat out of hell, 350 miles an hour. And I'm thinking, oh, balls. What do I do? So I think, right, throw it into a maneuver, try and shake him off. And he hits the left engine pretty badly. But the thing is, he flies right into the 30 mil almost. I don't get him, but I get some hits with the MGs. But I just line him up with a 30 mil. Obviously I'm firing the MGs as well. Well, boom goes the bloody dynamite. Down he goes. Third kill. Spitfires all over this A36. Obviously he's pulling off for his attack. He's only down to Brannings. The A36 is trying to run. I'm now out of cannon, so I'm having to do this for the MGs. And I pilot snipe him, rip him to bits with the rest of the ammunition I fired. And now I have to return to base. Not just for cannon, but the left engine is going to go kaput very soon. You can see the bullet holes in the engine block. Yeah, the left engine's done for. It's not salvageable. Flying back to base on one engine is doable. You just got to keep it above 160 miles an hour, otherwise you run risk of over torquing the right engine or the left engine, doesn't matter which, and you will crash. So just bear that in mind. So let's skip back to base then, shall we? Obviously landing the plane, very simple. It's nice and easy. Nothing really to say here. It's a 110, you just land it and it flies just fine. So at this point obviously Harper's reloaded, he's got a couple of naval target kills, he's gotten 4. Sadly that is Harper's contribution to the battle. Because I get this final kill. Well, you're going to see the 30 work to its maximum. So at this point, obviously, we're all on the deck. Doran pilot is the only other pilot in this game with a C6. Obviously, Harper's in his C7. Harper's not spaded. I think he was about half to 3/4 spaded in this game. And, well, Doran pilot obviously is gaining on him, but remember, he's firing his gun. Mike Hawk Biscuit is running for the cruisers. He knows the cruisers have good AA for the most part. And, well, he's completely out of ammunition as well, so I don't blame him. Obviously, you can see up there in the top right, the ammunition icon is coming up, so he's completely dry. And, well, I said to Harper, I'm going to try and snipe him with a 30mm. Mike Hawk takes it into a right-hand bank over the cruiser. Doran Pilot, for some reason, decides to hug the cruiser, but the 30mm completely blows him to bits, and that is the final kill for the game for me. But don't worry, I gave Harper some pew-pews at the end, just because why the hell not? I also did it to James the other day, but we'll gloss over that. So what I think of the BF-110 C-6, well, if you can pick it up for a cheap, whew, this is great aircraft. I think it's more of a RRB sort of plane, in my opinion. It's not the best for Tank Force. I mean, it gets the job done, but it's not as good as the C7 in my opinion, which is what I always find this game. But yeah, if you can get this thing for about a tenner, I'd say so. Pick it up. It's a great plane. I absolutely love it. But yep, that'll do it for today. I hope you enjoyed today's video on the C6, and I will see you all on the next one.